It's time to go to Russell.
Hey y'all, I'm Russell. Thanks for clicking on this thing. Let's watch a bunch of TikTok videos. These are like crazy videos. It's just a whole bunch of TikTok videos. You know, we've been over here on YouTube. What the hell's going on over at TikTok? Here we go.
Wait a second. I think I see a. I thought I seen a big buck or something. Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is it a buck?
What is that? It's not a buck. Let's see.
Dude.
Boom. Giant Bigfoot. Oh no. Football.
That's what.
Really weird things
Guy in a
caught on
costume,
security
probably.
cameras that are absolutely eerie. This was captured in the middle of the night. This video is not altered. Look at the timestamp at the top. This person or thing is walking across the screen. I have no idea what this is, but get out of that house.
I saw orbs. I didn't see
So I
anybody
just
top
got out of
walking.
dinner, and I want to know what the fuck is it?
It could be Photoshop. That'd be like why they did the clouds.
This alien bullshit.
Yeah, fog.
What is this?
But pretty crazy.
Are they watching us?
Check this out from the space station looking at Earth. This is a blue elf, and then a blue jet coming
What
up
the
right
hell?
there. This was at the International Space Station, looking at Earth, and this is a tropical storm that was happening.
Or if that's right.
What is that, Mom?
What is that? That could be some kind of like drones with that. Cloud seeding. Then maybe that's like the cloud seeding things, because it's like transparent. Doesn't look like UFOs.
Ma, you see this?
Holy shit! What the hell is...
Language. Whatever. Fast forward. Up, she's on a cell phone. They're talking to a ghost. They are mad at the ghost. They suck. All of them are. Oh, you can see an orb. That's creepy. Dang, that's crazy.
Oh man, I wish I had a flashlight right now.
Divic box.
Probably do the last part 6, and it's gonna show.
Dog's
the
like,
end
no
of this
way.
Video. So yeah, just keep watching.
What is that? What is that? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't go near it.
He senses
What are you
something.
doing?
Hear about the tragic accident that happened on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride? Because of this accident, there's apparently a real ghost that lives inside this ride. The ghost is said to be a construction worker named George. But during the construction of this ride, George was unfortunately crushed by a large piece of the set that killed him instantly. So now it's said that his spirit lingers there, and staff members have to say good morning to him when they arrive to work and farewell when they leave. If they don't, he'll make life tough for them by causing the Pirates of the Caribbean ride to malfunction and break down throughout the day. It's said that he especially likes to haunt any females that go on this ride. There's been complaints of their hair being pulled or being poked on the back. But the saddest thing is that shortly after the theme park opened, a sad-looking older woman would periodically visit the attraction and ask to ride alone. Cast members then reported seeing her speak to nobody and sobbing into her ride boat. And then apparently it was revealed to be George's heartbroken mother, which is horrible.
I have another UFO/alien story for you. Being a lifelong Alaskan, I have seen more UFOs than I can count. UFOs and alien encounter stories are really common up here. But this story of mine is one that really still scares me. And there's not many things that scare me. When I was younger and still living at home, me and my brothers were playing in my bedroom after our parents went to sleep. All of a sudden, we hear this insanely loud noise. Our whole house is rattling, and it's flying over our house. We hear it zoom over and seemingly crash outside of my bedroom window. We didn't even have enough time to look outside the window until we heard something moving outside. We're scared stiff. This is the only way I know how to describe what happens next. It was walking along the outside of the house of my bedroom and dragging its arm across the wall. Slow-like. It gets directly to where we're sitting and it hits the wall so fucking hard. We ran so fast to my parents' bedroom. They never heard the thing fly over the house. They didn't hear the crash. They checked outside and there was no footprints in the snow. Nothing.
This is why you should never use a red crayon. This is about a creepypasta called The Crayons. A married couple who had just returned from their honeymoon decided to buy a house. And one day the husband was walking down the hall when he spotted a red crayon lying on the floor. Now the couple didn't have any children, so they wondered where this crayon had come from. The next day the husband came home from work to find another red crayon lying in the same spot. He was very puzzled and decided to ask his wife about it. She told him that every day since they first moved into the house, she had been finding red crayons when she was cleaning, and they were always lying in the same spot at the end of the hallway. So he tapped on the wall at the end of the hallway and heard a hollow sound. Curious, he began peeling off the wallpaper, and behind the wallpaper he found a pair of sliding doors. They were nailed shut, so he had to open them one by one, and then he opened the doors to reveal a small hidden room. Looking inside, they saw that the walls of the little space were covered in words scribbled in red crayon. Over and over were the words, "Mommy, I'm sorry, let me out. Mommy, I'm sorry."
An 11-year-old boy in Oklahoma had gone missing.
Okay, it's enough of those.
After 24 hours of searching, police came up with nothing and decided to put together search crews with local members of the community. One of these groups was led by an elderly man named Stephen. As soon as the search began, Stephen seemed to know exactly where he was heading, and his team followed. Within 25 minutes, Stephen had led his team directly to the boy, where they found him safe but freezing. EMTs had stated that it was only moments before the boy would freeze to death, and that Stephen was an actual hero. Police grew suspicious of how Stephen knew exactly where the boy was and wanted to bring him in for questioning. He was no longer the hero, but now the suspect. Police wanted Stephen to come in for questioning immediately. Problem was, Stephen was nowhere to be found. One of the members on Stephen's team happened to be wearing his GoPro and brought the footage to the police. Police brought it to the family, hoping they could identify the man. And they did. They identified Stephen as the boy's grandfather, who had passed away 2 weeks earlier.
On April 30th, 2018, a Twitter account known as The Sun Vanished tweeted out a single word, help. The user then went on to explain that they had woken up and the sun simply never came up. They then posted this video onto their timeline.
Panic is taking hold on the nation in response to the sudden disappearance of the sun.
It's an eclipse,
with
right?
Violent riots taking place in just about every major city. Meanwhile, experts are claiming this phenomenon to be an event.
Followers quickly understood what was going on and realized that this was an ARG that centered around an apocalyptic world where the sun had disappeared, and the account told a creepy but fascinating story that featured eerie photographs, videos, and text messages that made for a creepy tale. The user also finds notes from other survivors that warn off an ominous red light that has a strange effect on humans, and the account gives almost daily updates on this new disturbing planet.
Yo, what's up? These are scary facts about our world that you probably didn't want to know, part 30. If a piranha ever latches onto you and starts to devour you, it will actually let out screams of its own while you are screaming as well in pain and agony, and it will eat your face first.
Creepy.
Charles Darwin, who is a very widely known naturalist and biologist,
Piranhas scream. That's the first time I heard that.
just ate almost every single animal that he discovered. What? There used to be a bird that was just about as big as the one above me, known as the
Okay, I
magnificent
screwed up the second
Argentine.
one. Let me go back. Sorry, y'all. Here we go.
It will eat your face.
Eat your
first.
face.
Charles Darwin, who is a very widely known naturalist and biologist, ate almost every single animal that he discovered. What? There used to be a bird that was just about as big as the one above me, known as the magnificent Argentine, and it used to live in the Andes Mountains and had a wingspan of over 21 feet.
It's huge.
That's a lot of basketball players. Two Italian designers came up with the idea for an organic casket where it would turn dead bodies into dead trees. It's kind of creepy. Over 2,000 students were given new computers at a high school in Pennsylvania, and when they took it home, they were actually being watched by remote-activated webcams.
Weird Crime Facts, Part 29. Alexander Litvinenko was a former Russian spy who solved his own murder case. He was poisoned with a cup of tea in a London hotel and was quickly hospitalized. Working with Scottish detectives as he lay dying, he managed to trace the lethal substance to a former comrade in the Russian Secret Service. Serial killer and cannibal Richard Chase only attacked victims who had their doors unlocked. He took locked doors as a sign that he wasn't welcome, but unlocked doors were an invitation to come inside. Troy Leon Gregg was a death row inmate in Georgia who escaped the night before his execution. But that same night, he ended up being killed in a bar fight. Donald Harvey was a nurse and serial killer who killed 37 of his patients with cyanide. He was only caught when one of his victims' coroners had the rare genetic ability to smell cyanide.
Here are some of the most evil children in human history, Part 1. A teenager by the name of Zachary Davis was convicted of murdering his mother with a sledgehammer. So basically, Zachary's mother was sleeping and Zachary went to go grab a sledgehammer from his garage. Zachary then went into his mother's room and then proceeded to beat her to death. Zachary hit his mother with the sledgehammer 20 times, which caused her to die. Zachary then set his mother's room on fire and quickly left the house. Zachary then went to court and is currently serving a 51-year prison sentence. Like for more. Here are some of the most evil children in human history, Part 2. Here we have Armajit Sada. Armajit was known for killing his 6-month-old sister with a rock. He then killed his 9-month-old cousin with a brick. He then proceeded to kill his 6-month-old neighbor's baby. Here we have
I do have like a, you know, we have souls or whatever. I believe that. And I think sometimes some kids are pretty darn evil.
Ed Kemper. Ed was known for killing his grandmother and grandfather in August 27, 1964 at the age of 15. Ed shot his grandparents with a .22 caliber rifle. He was then sentenced to 6 years in prison and was released at 21 years old. When he was released from prison, he killed 6 more people. After murdering 6 people, he then killed his own mother and father. Like for more.
Morbid Facts, Part 132. When Teddy Roosevelt was 25, his wife and his mother both died on Valentine's Day just hours apart from each other. For his diary entry that day, he drew a large black X and wrote, "The light has gone out of my life." When some whales get old, they no longer have the strength to swim for long distances. So if they swim too deep, they might not have enough strength to reach the surface for air and eventually suffocate to death. Throughout your life, you're more likely to meet a future murderer than you are to have a lasting marriage. In 2010, a homeless man named Hugo saved a woman from a knife attack in New York City.
You're more likely to meet a murderer than have a lasting marriage. Okay. Let's hope for you.
He was stabbed while trying to help, but still chased the attacker before collapsing from his wounds. Security cams captured more than 20 people walking past and staring at him, but no one offered to help.
Suck.
He was found dead on the sidewalk more than an hour later.
There is no going back after watching this. What if I told you that you are not a human being but an ancient being called a spiritum? Spiritums are beings that have come from the 4th dimension into the 3rd dimension, and by doing this you have trapped yourself in a human body. You're a very powerful being, capable of incredible real-life magic. There are few people on Earth who have discovered this truth and live every day being able to use their magic powers. Once you have unlocked your abilities, you can control the world around you and can even make anyone you want fall in love with you. Wanna unlock your abilities? Then heart this video and follow my account.
Where Is Everybody is a fun but creepy web series that features a man who wakes up one day to find out that his entire town has vanished. Over the next year or so, from 2019 to now, he runs around trying to figure out what is going on. He checks the airport, the nearby restaurants, and even goes to some cities to try and find someone, but this is to no avail. The creator does a pretty good job of convincing us that there is nobody around, and as you scroll through this page, you begin to feel like the main character is truly alone, with the exception of some creepy moments.
Okay. Well, but wait, there's more. Always be around it. What? He snuck right in there. Oh, the kid was a good guy. Okay, good. I know he was like 9, but you know, never know.
Who is that? Get out of here!
It's a baddie. Needs a burger. But again, always check your surroundings. Or just carry a gun. Well, I guess you still gotta check your surroundings. It's just a kiss. Okay.
This is what happens whenever I put her near my daughter's old Cabbage Patch toy. But that's not the weirdest part. There's no batteries. But wait, there's more. I even cut the wire to see if that would stop it. Is she causing this?
Whatever. I don't know how I would come back from this. It's a hell of a zip line. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Hell no. Oh man. What the hell? I still live my buddy.
Bother you, they never bother me. I'd be happy and fine. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
¿Qué cosa es esa cosa, Dios mío? Es una persona. No, no es una persona. Es una persona doblada. ¿Pero qué es? Ay, madre, no. Está moviéndose raro.
Giant spider.
Diosito, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? Ay, no.
Mysterious cave found an incredible scene. All coffins from 1800 years ago. Holy crap. There's a ghost. Was it? He ran away after something. I think there's something like a doll looking in that wall, in that door or something. I didn't see anything right there. Is that something? Because he runs away. Comment below if you know what that was. Bunch of Spanish words. Guess kids talking to Ghost again. Oh, mean Ghost. It's pretty trippy.
doors just sitting there open. Oh my. Bro, someone is dying tonight and it ain't me. What the f?
Horrifying humanoid creatures caught on camera. In this creepy video, the man taking the video appears to be searching for his friend in a dark warehouse of some sort. As he is looking, he is surprised when he sees an inhuman face staring at him from behind some objects. The face turns to look at him. The being has a grayish-white complexion and red eyes.
That's not a bean. Whatever.
What the fuck?
Language.
Fuck me. Oh my god. Banging again. Oh my god, it's a shithole in there.
Wow. That's pretty weird.
Well, at least the banging stops. Oh my god.
That ghost be pissing me off. What the hell? Photoshop, or whatever they call the video, Photoshop. They don't even care. Like, whatever. Ghost always messing around.
Goddamn Jello. It's good Jello. Orange. Tangerine. Take the goddamn Jello. Jello, mama.
Stranger
You don't
offered
want it?
Jello
Take it.
fanatically. Would you take it?
Take the Jello. Take the Jello. Take the goddamn.
Take the Jello. Take the Jello. The man did something. I don't know. See, these suck. Oh, good. They didn't tell us.
Watch this.
In it. Future in hand.
430 abandoned flats, and there is something in the window.
Yo. You see movement then? Move the light. Yo.
Oh, I saw it move.
The fuck is that?
I mean, it's probably someone up there. The ghosts are like, nope, we're not doing a thing. I guess it slammed the door. What's with the lights? Looks too much like an advertisement. This is another angle, that same one, but you know, like I said, like commercial. Megathera crenulata. There you go.
I hear it.
It's a mermaid.
I hear him.
Oh,
Where's she at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it.
A whale? Probably a whale. Or are they always underwater?
Oh my god. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Disturbing facts that will ruin your day, part 26. In 2014, one neighbor in Arizona was terrorized for several months by a group of chihuahuas that reportedly scared people on the streets, pooed everywhere, and wreaked chaos. This man was asking his girlfriend to marry him with an underwater letter, but tragically, he drowned shortly after. The way Tom runs is pretty realistic if compared with a real cat.
Okay.
Why do you never see pigs hiding in the tree?
Why?
Because they're pretty good at it.
Okay, that's pretty good. Dang pigs.
Why do you never see pigs hiding in the tree?
It was already scary.
Why do you never see pigs hiding in the tree?
What the hell? She's doing something to us. Because why? Why? Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. We're never gonna know. Because why? This is creepy. I thought it was a good joke at first. One of the creepiest videos. There was a fake ghost on a swing. Oh no, we gotta see her again. Yeah, a ghost swinging. Ghosts want to play too, you know. That's that famous doll. Like a moon. Huh. Look at your Tesla screen and you see this. What will you do next? Not run over the guy. I didn't see anything, but if you could go do her, you could save her instead of filming. Okay, I don't know. Oh, well, that's that one. But wait, there's more.
Could Donald Trump be America's last president? There's this book called The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood. The main character is a boy named Barron Trump who is a time traveler, which coincidentally is the name of Trump's son. And then the book starts off in New York City on 5th Avenue. Trump has a tower on 5th Avenue. In the book, it's a very politically divided America, which ends up leading to the last president. In the book, Barron Trump becomes good friends with someone named LaFay Pence. So we got Trump and Pence co-starring in The Last President. Now here's where it gets really trippy. John Trump, Donald Trump's uncle, was the engineer who worked on Tesla's inventions. If you've never heard of Nikola Tesla, he was defamed by Thomas Edison for making free alternative energy, which wasn't profitable. One of the apparent inventions of Tesla was anti-gravity time travel, which was one of the machines that Donald Trump's uncle was working on, but it was inconclusive. And to top it off, look up FBI Vault Nikola Tesla. It says he's from a different planet.
Craziest conspiracy theories, part 4.
Never heard that.
And today's conspiracy theory is about mind control.
Never heard the other planet thing, but we all know Trump's a time traveler.
Ooh, hit the like button. Today, we're talking MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
And no, MK Ultra is not the latest Mortal Kombat game. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this one's much different than the previous conspiracies we've done, because this one is true.
Yep, they control people with drugs, maybe? What is he going to say?
100%. MK Ultra was a project by the CIA that actually applied mind control techniques to unwilling participants. That's right, on US and Canadian citizens. This included drugging them with psychoactive drugs such as LSD. The idea was to try to figure out how to mind control hostages to get the most amount of information. Some of the things they did included electroshocks, hypnosis, isolation, even verbal and sexual abuse, and other forms of torture to their own citizens. This happened at over 80 locations in the United States and Canada. While all the files from the 1950s project were ordered to be destroyed, it became public in 1977.
80 locations. Think how many people the government, that's the government experiment in making people do what they don't want to do, or they don't even know they're. So, do y'all think they're still doing it? Comment below. Here we go.
Is Britney Spears being held hostage? If you follow Britney on Instagram, you might notice that her account is a bit strange. I'll show you. So here's her Instagram. You can see that kind of her selfies are taken by someone else, it looks like, and they're all pretty much the same angle. Her makeup is super messy. She's wearing pretty much the same clothes in all her posts. Now, Britney does post a lot of dancing videos on her Instagram, and I've noticed she's done this one thing repeatedly. I'll show you what I mean. These are two separate videos, and you can see that she
We
keeps
all
doing
know what
whatever
that
the
is.
fuck that is. And if you go on her comments, all her fans, all these people are saying, Britney, are you okay? This and that, da 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 da. Tell me why she posted this.
The first question that you mainly ask me is what my favorite song is.
Girl, you know no one asked about your favorite fucking song.
And the first main question that you guys ask me is what's my favorite holiday.
In both videos, she's swaying back and forth, which could mean she's nervous, but why would she be nervous?
She don't
In
look
this
like
post,
she's
she said
here.
natural light reveals the magic in your eyes. Her mascara says call 911.
Here's a fun NBA conspiracy for you. In the 2017 NBA playoffs, a player named Markieff Morris, who played for the Washington Wizards, hurt his ankle in Game 1 versus Celtics. This was only 11 minutes into the game and he didn't return. The injury looked like he would be out for a couple weeks and no one expected him to play in Game 2. But he did play in Game 2, and he played as if he was never injured. In fact, he had his best game statistically of the playoffs at that point. Here's where it gets interesting. Markieff Morris has an identical twin brother named Marcus who also plays in the NBA. His brother was playing for the Pistons, who were already eliminated from the playoffs. The theory is that Marcus played for his brother, because both brothers have the exact same tattoos and don't have any super apparent differences.
Have you guys heard?
I totally believe that. Basketball is kind of shady of all the sports, because the refs totally can, control the end of the game.
The conspiracy theory that Steve Jobs is still alive? This one is fucking crazy. For those who don't know, Steve Jobs was the co-founder of Apple who helped launch it to where it is today. Sadly, he passed away back in 2011 after his battle with pancreatic cancer. Or did he? Back in 2019, Reddit went fucking crazy when one of its users uploaded a picture of a man in Egypt. A man who looks identical to Steve Jobs.
His
People started
forehead's
lighting up
slanted.
the comments section, but not to disprove it, but to say that they believe it. People are convinced because not only did Steve Jobs specify that he would want to go to Egypt one day, but he was also heavily into Buddhism and spirituality, hence the way this man is dressed.
I don't know.
Steve Jobs was also known for crossing his legs while sitting and holding his hand to his
Yeah,
chin while he
look
was in
at Jobs'
deep thought,
forehead,
like the
it's a
man right
giant
here.
one.
And everyone said he was just crazy enough to do it. The only thing disproving this theory is that the man is wearing an analog watch, not an Apple Watch. But if you were hiding, would you wear the watch of the company you founded? What do you think?
Okay, kid, I dispute your claims. This video is something in 2020. Looks pretty true so far.
This is Stanley Myers. He created a car that runs on water. Well, hydrogen, but water. See, this invention would have changed the world. So a lot of oil-rich nations were sitting there and trying to buy the patent from him, but he wouldn't sell. If the world wasn't dependent on gas anymore, imagine how much money would change hands. Since they couldn't buy the patent, they sat there and tried to debunk him. They claimed he was a fraud and all that, while still trying to buy the patent. Our own government and foreign governments started to harass him. He said he feared for his life. Then guess what happened? He went to a restaurant with his brother to meet some Belgian investors and he died. He died yelling and screaming and throwing up black shit, saying that he was poisoned. But the coroner said he had a brain aneurysm, and now his brother refuses to talk about it. He also did a whole video on exposing the New World Order.
Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's my first shot at the TikTok videos. Yeah, I don't go to TikTok, and there's some pretty cool stuff over there. So, yeah, hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stuff like that. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.